Welcome to College Admissions Real Talk with Dr. Aviva Legatt, a podcast for students seeking to get admitted to top-tier colleges. Each episode will feature an important tip for your college admission success, delivered with candour and love. If you've ever wanted to take a peek inside the mind of a college admissions officer, this is your chance. Have a question? Text Dr. Legatt at 610 222 57 62. So, what's your dream school?
Welcome to College Admissions Real Talk. I am Dr. Aviva Legatt, founder and elite admissions expert at Ivy Insight and author of Get Real and Get In. You're going to be hearing today from our summit speaker, and I'm so excited to share just a glimpse of the summit with you. I wanted to give you a sense of what you missed if you had to miss it, and invite you to get a VIP all-access pass to the summit. This access pass will allow you to get full, unlimited, and lifetime access to all those session recordings. This is just a clip. You'll also have the ability to attend live Q&A session with me, where I will answer your questions about college admissions right on the spot. And you're going to also gain access to my personal Ultimate College Application Template Bundle with bonus materials, and that has a value of $397. So click on the show notes, go ahead, reserve your VIP ticket so that you can gain access to the full summit experience and all its perks. See you soon. So now I'm very excited to welcome our next speaker, Moses Lee. Moses has spent the past 2 decades helping thousands of students, from high schoolers to working professionals, to achieve their goals. Moses leads the Michigan Language Center and is a part-time faculty member and innovator in residence at University of Michigan. In 2011, Moses co-founded Celio, an education technology company that partners with universities to prepare students for meaningful careers. This company was acquired by KeyPath Education in 2014, and Moses firmly believes that empowered students can change the world and works tirelessly to help them succeed. Today, Moses and I are going to be talking about critical leadership skills needed for these challenging times. We're going to talk about learning entrepreneurialism at a young age, how we can encourage students to be entrepreneurial during this time, and how to seek out opportunities during these times. Welcome, Moses. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Moses, is there anything you want to share about yourself and your work beyond what I've introduced so far?
Just excited to be here and to talk about helping young people really develop self-agency and entrepreneurial spirit and things that we all know that are really important, especially in very changing times when the future is less predictable than ever before. I think developing entrepreneurial skills as well as a mindset at an early age is really important for people to be successful long-term, and not just to get into college, but to be just successful human beings in life.
So what are some of these critical leadership skills that students need to develop during this time and or all the time?
Yeah, COVID sort of put a lot of barriers in front of students in terms of achieving goals or getting things done. And I think people who had sort of entrepreneurial spirit and skill sets use this moment to thrive and to find opportunity. And I think that's what it's all about, is at a young age, how do we help teach children, teenagers to overcome challenges when situations are very ambiguous? And I know a lot of young people hate ambiguity. And I think education has done a disservice to many people by always giving people a clear path to how to get an A or how to get a good grade. But when faced with adversity, ambiguity, challenges, do you find a way through using creativity, ingenuity? Do you have the grit and resilience to overcome stressful moments? How do you work with other people in a remote environment to actually accomplish, your goals or your dreams or ambitions that you have? And so I think that's really important for young people to develop this from the very beginning in elementary school, developing an entrepreneurial mindset and developing those core skills that are going to help young people survive the future and build the future instead of just sort of coasting by in it.
How easy or difficult is it to cultivate this in traditional schooling? Do we have to find other places to draw the inspiration, or are there places at school that we can find this inspiration as well?
So I have two young children, one's 10 and one's 7, and they're fortunate they go to a Montessori school where it's sort of embedded into their curriculum already, self-guided learning, developing self-agency, working in teams, working on projects that you're really interested and passionate about. A lot of traditional schools where grades are really emphasized, scores are really emphasized. I think it's really important that parents try to cultivate an environment either at home or outside of school where they can develop some of these really important skills. So I know a lot of people will put, their kids in Kumon math or other educational programs. I think it's really important to find avenues for creativity, teamwork, cultivating individual passion and ownership. Something that I do with my kids every single summer, starting last summer during the pandemic, is I said, we're going to start a brand new business or an entrepreneurial project every single summer. So I guide them through this sort of creative brainstorming session, inquiry, design thinking process where they can figure out something that they want to work on that I'm going to support them and not necessarily do for them, but support them in exploring something that is new, different, innovative, something that really piques their interest, something that drives and fuels their internal passions, and give them some of the resources and support needed, but being very careful not to do the project for them. And I know that a lot of parents and other family members have done that in their communities outside of the classroom, either through clubs, bringing people over to their home and working on a startup or an interesting project or their own venture at a very young age. Create, build, do something that isn't necessarily prescribed to them in the classroom.
College Admissions Real Talk is hosted by Dr. Aviva Legatt, edited by Stephanie Carlin, and produced by Incontrera Consulting. I'm Caroline Stokes, and this has been your daily boost of college admissions insight. Have a question? Text Dr. Legatt at 610 222 5762. For more information on Dr. Legatt and Ivy Insight, visit www.ivyinsight.com. And you can pick up Dr. Legatt's book, Get Real and Get In, at major retail outlets across the world. Insight.